Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. My name is Pinky, and teaching you witchcraft and tarot is what I do. Happy 2025, Aries. Want to wish you guys all the very best. We are going to start off with the astrological alignments that are happening for you in the year of 2025. Then we're going to get into the tarot part of it. Now, very important, Aries. Big inspirations. New chapters are starting for you guys. The North Node is going to be leaving your sign 2025 Mars up until April the 4th. Or I should say, up until April, it's going to be in your fourth house. You are focused on fixing something. Um, that has to do with the restructuring of your home. This could be the home, this could be real estate, this could be acquiring property or handling certain type of repairs in the home, the family dynamic, your inner world, right? Everything that has to do with feelings. And this is something you guys have been experiencing since we had Chiron in your sign as well. So for a lot of you guys, there is almost this energy of reinventing yourself or starting to view life, starting to view the world in a very different, through very different lens, and being okay with the restructuring. Like I said, Mars in your fourth house. It's all about, Mars is your ruling planet, and it's the planet that's known as like the soldier, the one that gets shit done. So it being in the fourth house, it's about roots, you guys. And what I mean by this is the fourth house rules over the family home, the dynamic, your inner world, right? Very private because it's across from the 10th house. So the 10th house is the very public, what everyone knows. Fourth house is roots. It has to do with ancestry type of lineage. It has to do with your private life, your private sector. So this is going to be a major theme for you guys in 2025. It's almost the rebuilding, restructuring, but also for some of you guys, it's actually settling and finding roots or building or planting roots. So again, it's this massive transformation that's happening for you guys that you've been dealing with the past 2 years. And the culmination of it, start or not starting, but ending in 2025 for you guys. So again, everything that has to do with your inner world, with your feelings as well, and acknowledging those feelings, no longer running away from emotions, but actually embracing them. From June to July 2026. So from this month of June 2025 all the way to July 2026, Jupiter enters your fourth house, and Jupiter's here to help you find your home, or to build your home life, or your peace. It's bringing in gains for a lot of you guys, but also bringing to you liberation of hurt, of past traumas. It's bringing blessings to you after Mars has been sitting in that fourth house. So again, the beginning of the year, you're restructuring, you're moving things around. For some of you guys, you're settling in. For others of you, you're moving. Um, Residency where you live, you're definitely taking that leap of faith. And again, it's almost like a new chapter for you guys. But once Jupiter hits in the month of June, you're definitely going to start to experience more peace, more tranquility. You're definitely being or experiencing more gains. This could be through finances, career, your career, taking it to the next level, but also the liberation of past hurts and traumas. So it's being able to look back how much you've been growing and how much you've been building since the beginning of 2025. Also, Saturn enters your 12th house. You will be weeding out and letting go of addictions, letting go of certain things that are unhealthy or have been unhealthy in the past for you, that have been pretty much getting in the way of your progress and your success, whether this is on a conscious or subconscious level. 12th house is all to do with the hidden, it is all connected to the subconscious. So again, you may find that in the beginning of the year, there's certain trigger points that you're experiencing. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've been experiencing this since last year, feeling a little bit overly emotional. And it's like not understanding your emotions, or feeling like you're all over the place, or being contemplative or nostalgic about the past, but also it's changing your way of thinking and it's kind of molding you into the newer version of who you're going to be or who you're going to become. And in that process, again, that 12th house being highlighted with Saturn entering that 12th house, you're weeding out shit that no longer serves you. You're letting go of connections that are toxic. You're letting go of fears, even fears that have kept you from your happiness, fears that have kept you from taking that shot or taking that leap of faith. You're letting go of all of that. And it's like you're stepping into a newer version of who you are and who you're meant to be. Again, letting go of addictions or unhealthy habits, whether it's toxicity, whether it's self defense mechanisms or self sabotaging mechanisms. You're flushing all of that out. You're releasing yourself. Think of it as 2025 is the purging and also it is the purging, but also it is the realignment of your soul's purpose, Aries. So a lot of predestined things happening for you guys in 2025. And again, it is the building. Okay, so if there is a theme for you guys in 2025, it is the building and the solidification of roots, whether it's rooting your career and your finances, whether it's rooting or building or starting a new home, whether it's, um, taking that opportunity or purchasing that home or taking these massive decisions that are transformative, but it is very connected to rooting and solidifying for you guys. Okay. So very monumental for you guys. Now let's get into the tarot version of this part here. In the month of January, we have the Ace of Wands and the Chariot. You're not hesitating, Aries. This month of January is about taking action. It is about not doubting or, like I said, not letting fear take over. It's about taking those leaps of faith that are necessary. You're being called to you're being called to really take action. Whether it's whatever area in your life you're wanting to make something happen, now is the time to really step into it, to really jump to that opportunity, to making that shit happen, Aries. It's not about hesitating no more. It's about letting go of your fears. It is about freeing yourself and also the understanding that you are the one that, you're the you're the driver of your car. And as the driver, you're leading towards where you want to go. So it is about making things happen in the month of January. If you are feeling like decisions have to be made, make those decisions with certainty that the outcome's going to be what you're hoping for and you are going to see those results, okay? So it is about making shit happen in this month for you, Aries. Now, for the month of February, we have the Page of Wands and the Magician. Again, very inspirational type of energy. I see you guys very motivated. I see you guys taking on new endeavors, taking new opportunities, really jumping into taking it to the next level is what I'm hearing. It's like you're tossing caution to the wind and you are being unapologetic about the decisions you're making. And you're also coming to the conclusion that you, in fact, have always been in control of your life, Aries. You are the main character. Whatever it is that you decide, whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're hoping to manifest or to accomplish. Now is the time to do so. And in the month of February, you're going to start to see synchronicities and things start to come together for you where you're being led on a spiritual level. You're being guided towards your destiny, towards your fulfillment, towards that end all be all type of energy. So really, really empowering energy happening here from the first months out the gate. Now, in the month of March, there is, for some of you guys, there could be some type of vacation happening, or taking some time off from the daily grind. For others of you, there could be a situation that comes up in the month of March where you again are a little bit in your head about taking action towards something. I feel you guys really internalizing, but ultimately you're taking those leaps of faith. And again, whenever you feel like you have to make a decision, even if you feel a little bit nervous about making those decisions, deep down in your knowing, Aries, listen to your intuition. You're not going to be led astray, okay? Because they're telling me your success is very connected to your spiritual downloads. What I mean by this is your success or the scene of success comes down to your gut instincts. If your gut is telling you something, like I said, it's giving me very much that energy of like nervousness. I don't know if I should make a right or make a left, but I'm kind of feeling towards the right, but that's making me nervous. You're confusing that with fear. And what they're telling you is if you silence your mind and really listen to your intuition and be led with your heart, you're going to be guided towards success, my loves. Okay. Very, very important. Now, for the month of April, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. You may be dealing with a situation that has to do with rumors or you being in people's mouths in the month, in the month of April. Um, now, for others of you, I feel like in the month of April, there's going to be almost this decision or this theme that comes up about listening to your old way of thinking or being led with your heart. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is the energy, earthly energy. It's the practicality. Queen of Cups is emotion. So there may be a theme that comes up in the month of May where you're feeling like you have to make a decision and you're unsure if you should listen to your heart or you should listen to what your mind is telling you. Now, what Spirit is telling me here for you guys is around this time. It is really important to understand the goals that you're trying to accomplish. To really, it comes down, basically, it comes down to priorities. And in those priorities, whatever decisions that need to be made around this time, being led with your heart is going to give you the results that you're wanting, or is going to bring to you the structure that you're needing. To attain those goals and those aspirations. So again, Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, two queens could represent rumors, stuff like that, but more than anything, it can also represent other people's opinions and having the need to make some type of decision where you're not sure if you should take, the decision of what's practical, what makes sense to you, or if you should be led with your heart. What Spirit is saying is be led with your heart for 2025, Aries. You're not going to go wrong in that. All right. All right, my loves. Moving on here. Oh, sorry, that was April. I said May. Okay, for the month of May, we have the Devil card here and the Knight of Wands. So in the month of April, what I'm seeing is, sorry, in the month of May, I keep confusing both. In the month of May, the Devil card with the Knight of Wands, I see you guys very empowered. I see you guys really going towards goals. We're talking about career and finances now. It's like you're being laser focused on things that you're wanting to achieve. And what they're telling you here is, again, there's opportunities that are going to be coming about in the month of May for you guys where it's almost like synchronicities are happening. You're being introduced or you're being brought or connected to people with higher authority or higher power. And this is really going to substantially open your social circle and bring to you, it's like I said, it's almost like you're being led towards your goals and the achievement of your goals, whether it's through people that come into your life that help you get there sooner or quicker. For others of you, you may be dealing with a Capricorn type of energy here. This can also be representation of Saturn energy, what we just spoke about. Saturn, going into your 12th house. So there is certain things that you're having a deeper understanding about, and this could be, in fact, understanding or getting to the point of understanding self-sabotage mechanisms. That you have a tendency of doing. So it's kind of like acknowledging, well, you know what, this is an issue and I have to take a leap of faith or I have to make this decision. But around the time that you're doing that, you're also kind of psyching yourself out where you catch yourself and you're like, wait, This is like self-negative talk. This is things that I do to myself and in my mind that keep me from being able to progress. So it's you acknowledging it's all about that 12th house again on a subconscious level, but you're becoming aware of it and taking action from that. So action in a positive way because you're liberating yourself. You're liberating yourself from mental slavery. You know, you've been psyching yourself out, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in partnerships, whether it's making that move, whether it's investing, whatever it is, there is a goal that you've been wanting to achieve, but at the same time, you're kind of scared of failure or you're scared of the outcome. What Spirit is telling you is around this time, you're coming to the understanding that, you know what, a lot of it has to do with my self talk. And it's time I start to redirect that energy in a very positive way. All right, my loves. And for the month of June, we have the King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So, again, leading with your heart, with your emotions, there is a higher, there's a higher elevation that's happening here. For some of you guys, this could be in connection with relationships and partnerships. For some of you guys, it is taking the leap of faith and actually solidifying some type of connection, okay? Maybe it's been long in the making and you finally throw yourself or throw caution to the wind and say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. For others of you, it is really having your eye on the prize and not settling for anything less and making shit happen. King of Cups with the Page of Pentacles can also indicate it's been a long road in regards to your healing. It's been a long road in regards to the path that you've been walking on, Aries. It hasn't been all rosy, right? But around this time, around the month of June, you start to see things start to unfold and fall into place where you're realizing that it was preparing you. All of the things that you've gone through were preparing you to the path that you're meant to be on. So it's almost like a liberating thing happening in the month of May. And then in the month of June, you start to see the results of things. You start to see momentum. You start to see status for some of you guys, where you're really seeing that it was all meant for your higher good, Aries. Now, moving on here for the month of July, we have powerful energy here. Oh my goodness. We have the Death card and the Emperor card. Major transformation that's happening for some of you guys making life decisions. Life decisions come to mind: marriage, commitment, rooting, um, changing careers. For some of you guys, taking your career to the next level. This is Pluto energy here and your energy, Aries. So I see you guys extremely empowered in the month of July. It's almost like you guys are feeling very fulfilled and very transformed from the beginning of the year all the way to July. You start to really see how far you've come, Aries. There's some type of achievement, some type of status that is changing here. This could be status in regards to career and finances. For others of you, this could be regarding relationships and partnerships, like I said. Very monumental. This is like a milestone for you guys in the month of July. Now, for the month of August, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. I see a healing theme, and this is something you guys have been dealing with. Again, Chiron in your sign. There is almost how you've viewed yourself or how you've been viewing yourself all this time up until now is being transformed. And in that process of transformation, it's almost like people are giving you the validation that you are, in fact, transformed. So, what I mean by this is an example: healing past traumas or childhood traumas and really being loved and being shown love and supported by your relatives, by your family members, by your loved one. It's almost like they're helping you rebuild this worthiness of yourself and feeling worthy and knowing that you are deserving of the happiness, of the love, of the success that's coming and unfolding for you, Aries. Now, for the month of September here, we have the 10, sorry, the World card and the 10 of Wands. There's ending cycles. For some of you guys, there is an ending cycle, and this is giving me very much the energy. If you've been putting a lot of effort towards career and finances, you're taking it to the next level, and this starts to happen for you guys in the month of September. There is an elevation that's happening here for some of you guys. You've been very hard at work or trying to build something, especially those of you guys that have had it difficult, almost like feeling like you still haven't found your calling, or you haven't found that structure and that stability in regards to your career and finances, it starts to happen for you guys in the month of September. You're taking it to the next level, and the universe is showing you and opening pathways and doors for you guys to get you to that stability that you've been seeking or looking for. Especially with Ten of Wands, it's an ending cycle, and we have two ending cycles here, massive with the World card. So again, it's transformative type of energy that's happening for all you Aries out there. Now, in the month of November, we have the Two of Cups and the Page of Swords. Breaking through emotional traumas, breaking through, uh, again, we go back to that healing, a lot of healing that's happening for some of you guys, especially those of you guys that have been embracing more of your shadow side. It is the understanding that you are allowed to love and you are allowed to receive love. And it's almost like you're giving yourself this opportunity, or you're starting to see that people are reciprocating your energy. Whatever fears you've had in regards to relationships and partnerships, that is going to be dissipating. And it's almost like you start to experience a different type of love. For some of you guys, you are finding or solidifying some type of connection that is bringing to you a lot of self-awareness. It's almost like finding the person that understands your love language, or that is trying to understand your love language, and that helps you. It's kind of that saying, when you find the right person, right? When you find the right person that loves you, it's not just loving you, but it's also teaching you how to love yourself. That's what I'm seeing here happening. So for a lot of you guys, it's the realization of this, or the realization of it's almost like this connection is healing connection for you guys as well. Very beautiful type of energy with the Page of Swords here, really about communicating. For some of you guys, it could be also that in this month of um in this month of September, there is a situation that may arise where you maybe have a tendency of like ruling over or getting your point across. Whenever you feel a little bit vulnerable, maybe you become defensive. And the person that you're dealing with, or the person you may be dealing with in the month of September, really steps up to the plate and kind of puts you in your place, Aries, but in a very loving way, where it's like really confronting the fears you've had about relationships. And it's like I said, it's teaching you that they love you enough, that they're teaching you how to love yourself as well. And for the month of November here, we have the Empress and the Nine of Swords. For some of you guys, a bit of challenging type of energy here when it comes to relationships and partnerships. Um, the Empress with the Nine of Swords being very much in your head. For some of you guys, could be because of this, some type of confrontation that happens around the month of September, and then November. There's a feeling of, you know, am I worthy? Do they deserve better? Like these type of negative self-talks that we have a tendency of doing. I see that happening in the month of November. However, because the Empress is present, it's love energy, it's Venusian energy. So there is, again, I feel like 2025 is going to be very liberating for a lot of you guys, but also you're being confronted about insecurities and things that you need to, it's almost like you're being forced to heal. And in the month of December, the Lovers and the Eight of Swords, a decision to be made. And again, when I was looking at the astrological alignments, there was a massive highlight when it came to liberation. So I feel like you may be challenged romantically at the end of 2025, but in this challenge, I feel like the outcome of it is healing you, but also teaching you how to accept love, if that makes sense. It's almost like there is a part of you that feels or has felt in the past unworthy. And you're being confronted at the end of the year with this. But again, it is liberating because you're acknowledging it and you're working through it. Do you get what I'm saying? So, again, if in the last months of the year you feel a little bit challenged when it comes to relationships and partnerships, just know that you will get through it, and that it is important for us to become more self-aware, right? to not just point the finger, but to actually take self-responsibility. And if there are certain traits about ourselves that kind of keep us from experiencing true happiness, then we need to look at ourselves and do that inner work so that we can fully be able to receive and give love. Okay, my loves? All right. I want to wish you guys all the very best. Happy 2025, and I will see you guys soon. Till then, bye.